Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie, which you probably know if you're watching. Today we are celebrating my 1 year on Booktube, which is very exciting. What a year! If everyone wants to go around and just introduce themselves and maybe say what you're planning on doing, because I know some people are planning on using it more productivity, which is great as well. So, I'm echoing. Hang on, no, I've got the tab open.
I've done that.
So Maddie, do you want to go first?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm from Book Browsing Blog. I am echoing from someone though. Wait, no, I'm not.
I think you're good. You're good.
Sometimes my echo is problematic.
I'm from Book Browsing Blog. I'm going to be editing the art attack today because I'm traveling to work and I don't have my PC for the next 5 days, and so I'm editing whilst I still have a decent computer instead of a crappy laptop. Making most of the evening.
I'm very excited for Dart Attack.
I'm excited as well. It's fun.
Yeah. Rue?
I'm Rue from Rue's Reading Corner. I might edit too, or I might read. These are my two options. So read one of them.
Such good options.
Eve
Brown. I've really been in the mood for like something fluffy. So I might.
It's so good.
Start. So funny as well.
I might do it.
The banter is.
I should edit, but maybe I'll read.
Nicole?
Okay, I'm Nicole from Nicole and Her Books, and I'm going to be reading A Song of Wreath of Ruins.
Oh, finally. Remember when we had it for our book club, and every week it would be like, this week, it'll come in the mail this week. It came like 4 months later.
It took ages to get in the mail, but yeah. I have started already. I'm like 150 pages in, so.
You're liking it?
I am. I found it a bit slow at the start, but I am getting really into it now, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think from my memory, it took her a little bit to get in. I just remember the beginning being a bit like, what's going on? And then there's a certain thing that happens with Malik, and then it sort of, I don't know, that's when I started getting properly invested. And I'm going to be reading The Jasmine Throne, which I'm very excited about. I'm already about 130 pages in, which so I'm just going to try and read a bit more. Although it's an art, and they're really big, so I don't know if it's actually properly 130 pages or if the text's just big. But
Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm really liking it. I feel like there hasn't been a huge amount of plot so far. It's kind of just setting up the world. I really like the atmosphere, and it's kind of foresty, which I really like. So, yeah.
Interesting.
What am I doing? Thank you. Hi, Naomi. Oh, I read Radiance recently. It's very cute.
Is that the one with the 2 different species?
Yeah. You read it as well, Nicole.
Yeah.
Crown of Midnight. I just recently read A Court of Silver Flames.
Did you finish it?
I finished it. I quite enjoyed it. I don't think it's my favorite Sarah J. Maas book, but I mean, I like smut, so
It's literally smut-a-thon.
Yeah. But I also, I liked the plot and story, but I also feel like it wasn't quite there. I don't know. It feels like it was a really interesting plot, but the plot was only half there.
It was all a page.
Yeah. Thank you. I like Saga. I feel like recently I've seen people not liking it, but I liked it when I read it.
I know Christy read the first volume for Bookoplathon and then just fell in love with it. So it seems like she's going to start marathoning the series.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Teresa. The comments are going too fast. Hi, Chi. Thank you. Yes, Winter's Orbit. Yeah.
The weight is killing me.
I need to read.
To go into read it.
I need
Yeah,
to read it soon.
yeah. Me and Maddie are reading it for Sorcery and Stardust in May.
Oh,
so that's very
right.
exciting.
And it's torture because I got it in like January, and it's sat on my bookshelf staring at me, and I have to wait till May, and I'm not okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, I
It's worth it.
just realized it's next month. Ours, The Unbroken. Is it March?
April. Yeah.
April. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, obviously no
Yeah.
March. April. Okay.
Yeah. So the live show will probably be like early May.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah. Ooh, King of Scars. I feel like I've seen loads of stuff on my timeline today because like Rule of Wolves is coming out, I think, very soon. If not, it's just come out. And the acronym like shortens to the same thing as Rhythm of War. But I actually quite like King of Scars. I feel like I'm in a minority though.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I didn't dislike it, but I read it when I was like massively on like, oh my god, Grish is the best thing ever. And so I feel like if I read it now, it may not hold up, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably a bit the same.
I feel like the 2-year gap has not done it any favors in my eyes.
I feel like there are definitely elements that I want to know how those are resolved, but like, is it worth reading the entire book? Don't I yet.
Oh, I'm still gonna read Rule of Wolves, but I don't have the highest expectations.
Yeah. I don't know if I can even predict like what's gonna happen. I guess with the ending, I don't know.
It's been so long too. I don't remember what happened in book 1.
That's what I was gonna say. It's putting me off because I know I need to reread King of Scars.
Yeah.
I can remember like the very last scene because something quite.
Oh yeah.
happened.
I don't have a clue. Everyone says it's dramatic. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It is a duology, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a duology, which kind of I don't know how everything's gonna be wrapped up. That's a bit, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Narcoris means.
That just reminds me of A Dark and Hollow Star.
Yeah. Oh. The main character in A Dark and Hollow Star is called, I think it's like Nausicaa.
Nausicaa or Narcissia or something like that.
I have no idea how to pronounce
to spell it. I refuse to say it, so I always like just
everyone always just spells it different every time and like keyboard smashes. But that was my like one problem with that book. I always read it as nausea.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's a good book. It's very good.
It is good.
I'm really excited to read it.
Yeah. Weird words. I don't know. Maddie, you have a book. Oh, The Stained Sky. Have you read that yet, Nicole or Rue?
No.
Yeah.
The Stained Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've read it. Nicole. It's Nicole who hasn't. I knew someone hadn't.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I need to reread that series because it was so long ago. Where I was like,
same. I feel like it was probably a mistake to read that series first. Because now that I've read a bunch of her other works, I feel like I would appreciate that a little more.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Ella. Everyone's. Yay, Gideon the Knight. We always approve of that.
I'm getting way too tempted to reread it.
Yeah, I feel like
everyone loves it. I want to understand why, because I just didn't get it.
Honestly, this was me the first time I read it. I read it like 2 years ago, and I was like, "This is okay," but I don't say but like it had this resurgence this year, and I was like, Katie loved it. My other friend Tammy loved it. So I was like, let me just try it out again. And while the first book, I liked it a lot more this time. But I feel like Harrow's mind blowing. Yeah. Even if you don't like Gideon, I feel like Harrow is just spectacular. It's like a work of art. It's so good.
I'm just not sure I have enough brain cells for it because I didn't understand Gideon, and I've heard that Harrow is worse.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Harrow is quite confusing.
But part of it is just like understanding that you're not going to get it, and that's part of the point.
Yeah,
I think that's why I prefer it on reread, because I'd go in knowing that it's like This Is How You Lose a Time War. I didn't love because I wanted to understand it. I feel like I could reread it and love it now because like I know I'm not going to get it. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
I think that was my problem with How to Lose the Timer as well. I just didn't get it.
Same.
But yeah, I feel like if you go in understanding that it's more just about like the enjoyment of the characters, then
Yeah.
it's easier. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to do it. I have this massive like 9-volume compendium, and I think I just read it like a few volumes every night. A bit. That was when nostalgia time. That was when I had my job in M&S. And for anyone that doesn't know, that's like a UK, I don't know what, department store type thing. And I would be really tired when I got home in the evenings, and I wouldn't want to read an actual book, so I just read my graphic novel. Yeah.
I think I read volume 1 ages ago, but I don't remember anything about it. Tempted to read it again though.
I almost feel like Picking of Scars not being a huge fan would be like a bonus. I don't know. Maybe the book just doesn't make any sense, and I just like strange things. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Robin.
I do need to. Along with the like 30,000 other books I need to reread.
I feel that.
There's so many books that like I want to reread, but then there's some that like I want to read, just new books. So there's just too much to read.
Too many books.
I was gonna ask everyone. First of all, I was planning on starting the first sprint at 15:15. Like half an hour, 45 minutes. What do people want?
I mean, I will edit for as long as however long. It's fine.
Yeah, I think we'll do half an hour for the first one, and then we'll see. I was gonna ask what people's like favorite book of the year was so far. I was gonna do that at the beginning, but I forgot.
That's a mean question.
I can't.
And I'm going to have a mean answer because I don't think any of my answers have come out yet. Which is just cruel.
You can choose a book that's not out. I do that all the time.
It just feels so mean to like hype up this book, like, but none of you can read it. Sorry.
Wait, now I need to know what this is.
I think it's a Psalm for the Wild Bill.
Yes, I've read
it's
that.
taken top spot.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like scrolling back through what else I've read, but I think that's in top spot.
Is that Becky Chambers?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's phenomenal.
It's the new novella.
Either that or Eve Brown. They're probably vying for top spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Eve Brown. Oh.
So
Okay.
they're such a different vibe, but they're both phenomenal.
Yeah.
For me, it's a tie-up between Harrow and a Dead Gin in Cairo.
Oh yeah.
I
can't wait for you to read Master of Gin.
I'm so excited.
Nicole?
I have a tie to between Ship of Magic and Empire of Sand.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
They're both good choices. Yeah, I just started reading the new Robin Hood. Well, it's not new. The 20 Man books. Which I'm really liking. Because I haven't read the original trilogy.
of course you haven't. I'm not even surprised.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I've not read any
I'm really liking Full Siren.
Okay.
Yeah, some people in the chat have said their favorite book. So I just bought this on your recommendation, Angela. It's a very pretty cover. Let me
need to look this up.
Oh wait. It's obviously a quote from something because it's just brought up Candide by Voltaire.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it's been compared to Becky Chambers. So I was like, yes. House by the Cerulean Sea. I'm really excited for his next book.
For the ghost book? Yeah, me too.
I cannot wait. I've heard people saying Someone I know has read it, and they said it's a mix between A Psalm for the Wild Bill and House for the Serene, and I'm not okay.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Yeah, Rhythm of War, good choice. And Galaxy Necromancer, also good choice. Yeah. Oh, it's on UK NetGalley. That's how I got it, I think. Or maybe I just requested it on the US one. But it's request, not wish for it. Because like anything that's wish for it always never goes well.
Yeah. Wishes they will give you 3 days before the book is archived. And then it's just like, well, why?
Yeah. Oh.
That's the point, Sophia. Keep reading.
Experience.
I always want to read a Robin Hobb, but part of me is like, where do I start? And part of me is like, do I really want to get into that huge, massive series?
Yeah.
It feels like such a big commitment.
I've decided I'm not allowed to touch Robin Hobb until I'm up to date on Brandon Sanderson. So probably in like a decade, if we're lucky.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like the live ships books, they're like Ship of Magic, the second one and the third one, whose names I've forgotten. The Mad Ship and Ship of Destiny, that's it. They're really good. Like they would just read as like a standalone trilogy. Like you wouldn't have to read the rest.
Yeah, the only thing is though, you will be kind of not spoiled, but sort of spoiled for the magic system that you get to learn at the end of the Farseer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing. So if you want to know like nothing, like yeah, that's all I would say. Like plot
See, I
wise
wouldn't
and
know
stuff you won't get
because
spoiled.
I didn't read that.
Yeah, I know. It's like Katie, you keep saying that. I'm like, you skip those books.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were supposed to sprint 2 minutes ago, by the way.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start now. Okay. Yeah, She Who Became
I'm
the
so
Sun.
excited for She Who Became the Sun.
I'm hyped for it.
So I'm gonna try doing a banner, because I think that would be easier than. What have I done? I just made myself full screen. Okay. So we can read till like 10 to 9, I think. And I just create a banner. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not very technologically proficient.
At least you didn't hold a sprint and put it on private and then go live like someone else on this chat.
Shut up.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, does that make sense? Or do you think I should put 2050?
No, it's fine.
What?
Oh, but then
you just do 50 because it's only
Yeah.
you. That...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
For a second, I was so confused. We're not in the same time.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, that's
You're gonna make...
There we go. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay.
love time zones.
Should we start in a minute?
Yeah. Oh, we can just start now. We'll have 31 minutes to read. Okay. So, yeah, we will sprint now. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
And then we also looked at how we calculate capital gains based on shares using the matching rules. So just to finish off capital gains tax, there are a number of reliefs available, and we're going to look at 4 of those. The first one is the disposal relief. I think I refer to it as entrepreneur.
I'm so sorry, I did not realise I had been allowed in.
It's okay, don't worry. We're gonna stop sprinting in a minute anyway. Yay. Hello everyone. Again.
Hello! I'm sorry I'm so late. I ended up cooking and then
okay.
I had to also wash up because my other housemates wanted to then cook straight after, and I was like, ah!
Yeah.
And then I watched my tax lecture, and you all heard me watching my tax lecture.
Wait, you can watch your lectures sped up.
Very exciting.
Yeah, I speed them up to 1.5 because they talk at the snail pace, and I don't care.
I wish I could have sped lectures. That was awesome.
We can speed up our lectures as well. It's quite useful.
Yeah.
I never had recorded lectures because pre-pandemic.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that I will sort of miss. Well, I don't know if we'll ever get back to it, but I quite like being able to just pause and make notes whenever you want.
And like being able to rewind if you're stuck on something must be so useful. To be like, let me listen to that again.
Yes. Sorry.
My classes are all like real time, so I don't have any recordings.
On like Zoom classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My seminars are live, but not my lectures. So lectures I can do in my spare time, and then I go to a seminar where they go through like questions on the lecture and stuff.
Mm. That's actually so much better because of all the time zones.
Yeah, we have a lot of international students on, especially on business and accounting and stuff. That's like a really popular course.
Yeah, ours, I don't really know. I think they just give us, like, on the online stuff, they just give us lectures that we can use if we want to as, like, a learning resource. They're not, like, mandatory or anything. I use them because I find them quite helpful, but I know some people don't. But,
That's fair.
Yeah, how did everyone do in the sprints?
All right. I cannot find a cable I need to connect my phone to my computer, and I was like, it's fine, I'll just upload the video files from my phone via the Wi-Fi, and I cannot get the files to upload for love nor money, so I'm sat here like trying to edit with half the files I need.
Oh no.
Very annoying.
That's the worst.
Is your thing not like wait, what type of phone do you have?
Google Pixel.
Do you not have like a detachable from a plug? Like, is that what your charger's like, or is it?
Yes, but it's USB-C on both ends. It's not normal USB on the other.
Oh yeah, Jordan has a one like that, and it's like that, and he's always really pissed off at it because he's like, oh, I can use it. Oh no, I can't.
I have one cable, which is one end USB and one end USB-C, and I use it in my car at work, and I swear to God I brought it out my car and brought it home for the weekend, but I cannot find it, so I'm guessing it's still in my car. I hope it's still in my car, because if not, when I need it in my car tomorrow, I'm screwed.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
should
find it.
just go on Amazon and buy like a pack of 4 of like
I should.
free ones.
I really
I
should.
don't even know the difference between USB and USB-C.
USB-C is like this flat, tiny thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do
And
know
then
what that is.
USB, and then a USB is like a USB stick, like quite big and chunky.
Yeah,
You should have a USB-C port. Moment of realization.
where are we
Maybe.
going? Oh,
Text my brother.
Alison asked Nicole, are you enjoying ASOR? I've never said that, the acronym out loud.
I am, but I'm not loving it as much as I thought I would. So hopefully I get more into it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice though. I wish I was tucked up in bed.
I mean, I'm also in bed, so
Yeah. We had like a full 9 to 5 day of lectures today, and I haven't done that in like years. It was a bit rough because like now we normally like spend like half the day or all of the day like on placement, and that's just so much easier than like just sitting there having information thrown at you.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, everyone reacting to the lecture.
It's just my lecture at 1.5 times speed, like
Yeah,
roll over attack.
I just assumed it was an audiobook.
was it? Yeah. It's I can't write down stuff fast enough. Oh, Dead House Gates. That's Malazan. Malazan. Has anybody here read that? I don't think.
I don't think
To
I'm
my
ever
knowledge, no
going
one
to.
has. No, I'm just too scared.
okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's something that I'd do if I ever had like loads of free time, maybe. I don't know.
You got to read Eye of the World first.
Oh no!
Someone had to bring it up.
Oh dear. I didn't even put it on my March TBR because I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Is it still in your dorm? Did you leave it there?
Yeah, it is. But I'll be there tomorrow, so you know.
No.
Tomorrow's another day.
That you won't read it.
No. The problem I know this is a bit of an excuse, but like I always want to try and get through my arcs, but then I always keep getting more arcs. Like on NetGalley, I keep trying to get my ratio to 100, so then I put off other books. So yeah, that's my excuse. Hello. I know this isn't in relation to either world, but I'm gonna take it that way. Thank you, Abby. Oh,
No.
I would say solidly questionable. There's a lot of coercion.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's fun to read, but there were definitely a few moments where she'd be like, I don't know if I should be doing this. Maybe we shouldn't. He'd be like, let's just do it.
yeah, I don't think it's the
Like,
healthiest
relationship
like
ever. I wouldn't say it's abusive, but there was a lot of her being
it's
like,
not
I
abusive.
don't know. And him being like, well, let's just go on then. Which
Yeah, I feel like it's sort of similar to like Sarah J. Maas
it's questionable.
type
Yeah.
relationships.
There's
I'd
a
say
line between like power play and coercion, and it toes that line.
Yeah, I'd say from a certain point, like, because you're from her perspective,
Hmm.
from a certain point, it becomes that she admits to herself that she wants him. But before that, yeah, maybe it is a little bit like, she's a bit like, should I, shouldn't I? But then he is very much like, let's just do it.
I think
So
especially in book 1, because there's a bit of like, you don't know a lot about Hawk, so
Yeah.
I don't think there's any like explicit consent issues, but I think it's not like
If it's something
the
you're
healthiest
sensitive to,
relationship
okay.
ever. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say it's problematic, but it's worth knowing if it's something that may not be comfortable for you to read.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Ooh. Do you know who narrates them? I mean, I don't know that many narrators, but like, if it's a good narrator, then that'll definitely make me more interested. Oh yeah, reading sprints are so good.
They are great.
They're just my life source. I can't read without them.
No, Tammy's at work. Imagine having a job. No, well, Maddie has a job. She's a full-blown adult, and Nicole as well. And Ray, do you sort of have a job? It's like
Not
an apprenticeship.
No, Rose. I know when Rose starts, because when Rose starts, Rose moves to live very, very near me, and I'm just counting down the days to having a Row in my vicinity.
No, I haven't.
I feel like that's probably such an innocent question, but
I know every now and again. There was this time, like a month or two ago, when someone had like commented on a video from like ages ago, like my June last year, I think it was, TBR, and was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see what you thought of our build when I catch up on your videos."
how you might want to wait.
I feel like you should just start every video with, "No, I still haven't read Eye of the World." Just
yeah, disclaimer. I'm up to page 100 though.
You were up to page 100 like a month ago, Katie.
I know, and I have
3
2
months
clips
ago.
from my reading vlog filmed. But yeah.
It's not good though.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I just keep putting it off, because like I'm not liking it. Like I quite like it so far. Like the kind of, it just feels very like classic fantasy, but I feel like it's quite a slow read. So
Yeah,
I think I just get distracted by like new shiny objects.
New art.
Yeah.
With similar.
Yeah, I did know that. I know. Michael Kramer and Kate Redding, who are so cute.
It's cute, but like the audiobook is so different because it was like what,
yeah.
almost
They're really
10,
old.
15 years ago.
Mm.
So they almost sound like different people.
You'd think,
I
like,
agree.
like, you know, classics like Lord of the Rings and stuff, and you know, Wheel of Time. You'd think that they'd remaster or narrate them, because people are going to buy them. Because I won't buy them because they're so old. I can't listen to it.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm listening to one of the books in the Natural History of Dragons series at the moment, and they're narrated by Kate Redding. So
Kate Redding has so many. She's done so many.
Yeah.
More than
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely can be interpreted differently. It's not straight up. Like it's very grey area.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely something I noted when reading it, but I feel like if you're going to that extent of like saying it's awful, you probably either it's something you're personally sensitive to, which fair, or it's you've gone in looking for that, and then you'll take every bit that's like slightly questionable and be like,
because I was fully feeling the fantasy. I was like, yes, take me Hawk, I love this. Like I just did not care.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's the type of book where you're looking for a healthy relationship portrayal. It's like you're there for the drama.
Yeah,
it's like watching a soap opera.
Yeah, I think that's the thing as well, like knowing that in a book like this, it can be slightly questionable in terms of consent and you can still read it and enjoy it, but you would also know that if that was in real life, you'd be like, no.
Yeah, obviously.
Red flag.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We're the biggest enablers here, so.
Yeah. I spent £100 on Strange the Dreamer box set the other day.
Me too.
I didn't even know there was a box set. I'm so bad with like special
it was an
edition.
American one, which is why it cost so much, because the shipping was like $40.
I thought Illumicrate was like Australian.
No, Illumicrate's
UK.
I thought it was UK. Yeah.
None of them are Australian.
there are no Australian ones.
I don't know why I thought that.
No, Fairy Loot and Illumicrate are the UK ones.
Yeah, I knew Fairy Loot was UK.
They're both always at Yalc. They do great stuff at Yalc.
I'm so sad there isn't a Yalc, or there wasn't a Yalc last year, because I would have loved to have gone.
Yeah, it could be so good next time. I'm hyped.
Now that we know everyone as well, we all started our channels in like lockdown, and now we've got involved. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually meet people. I had to drag Jordan around last time, and he was just there like.
My mum's gonna be sad because she normally comes with me because she loves reading, and this time I'm gonna be like, sorry.
You should bring your mom. Yeah, I wonder if they'll like sell them individually, because like I really want a Poppy War hardcover, but I already have the other two. But then I guess I could get matching set.
No, they'll just sell the set.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, I just read The Burning Guard. Still recovering.
Oh yeah, I liked your review. I agreed with a lot of what you said.
Yeah. I've not read any of them yet. I own
we won't say any spoilers or anything,
Yeah.
because Maddie hasn't read them and Nicole hasn't read The Burning Guard. When arriving or shipping? For Nicole, when is your like copy arriving of The Burning Guard?
I've got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what. Hopefully, I was going to try and get to it this month, but I don't think it's going to happen. So hopefully next month. Yeah.
I feel like you have
It's in
to
a
be
vlog,
ready.
but I have to do like a vlog before it. So yeah.
Oh, do it, Sophie. It's worth it.
I'm way too tempted to try and get Harrow in the Illumicrate past item sale because I've got
the black sprayed edges. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, the black sprayed edges are nice.
Like,
I just have the
I
normal
love
one.
Gideon, but I want the black edged Harrow.
But
It's just so good.
yeah. Oh. But don't worry, when I do finally read the Eye of the World, it'll be the what's the next one? Is it The Great Hunt? It'll take me another 2 years to read that. I still remember when I bought Eye of the World, because I was buying it. I went this was pre-COVID. I like went into the Waterstones on my way to work, and like I bought it, and I can't remember, but I remember like the bookseller telling me something, like talking to me about it, like saying, "Oh, you're starting a big series," or that was very paraphrased, but like, so we were talking about it a bit, and I was so excited to read it, and I still haven't read it. This was like late 2019 or something. Oh dear.
Wow.
Enjoy your dinner. I mean, I'm sure you've already gone now, but yeah. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah. It's so sad. The whole Brexit thing, which pisses me off.
I think the problem as well is if they were just sending the books, aren't books pretty much always exempt from customs?
Yes.
There'll be items in with it which will.
Yeah, it's like a bookmark and a pin, I think.
Yeah, and a print.
And a print, yeah. It's a really nice print. I printed it.
I've not read it, and I love the print.
Yeah, it's weird. They're saying there's going to be an MCM in June. Oh no, it's August, isn't it, that they usually do it? Or is it June? I don't know.
MCM?
End of July.
MCM is Comic-Con, and then upstairs is where Yelk is.
So Yelk is like a little branch of Comic-Con, is that right?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd feel comfortable going like July this year though. Like however much I would love it to be back on, I feel like that's a bit too soon. You have like thousands of people crammed into a room.
Unless I was vaccinated by then, which I don't think we will be, like our kind of generation healthy.
You should be.
Yeah.
I hope
if I was vaccinated, I'd be happy.
I will be, but that's just because
they're hoping to get all
healthcare
professional by May-June if they can. So, depends.
I think I'm getting my second dose soon. Pardon?
Have you had your first dose?
Yeah, I had it like quite a while ago, in like February.
Yeah, we only just got them here, so.
Yeah. I think we're just starting to get our second doses. So like my mum, I think, is getting hers this weekend because she's a GP, which is like a family doctor.
My dad's had his second dose now.
Yeah. And then I think because I had mine like a week or two after her, so I think I might be getting mine like Easter weekend because I'm like the second batch. Because it is a bit. There's a lot of complex vaccine politics. They're like they like come in batches, and I think there was quite a lot of uncertainty when they first came, and like it sounded like a logistical nightmare.
That's what Yelp is.
You should
it's YLC. It's every summer.
We can all get hotels in London together.
Good luck, Lauren.
Yeah.
Yes, crispy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my jobs.
Yeah,
which I need to do.
I was thinking like, I don't know. Oh no, because that's July. I was trying to think when I could like go to London in the future. I did have at one point in my head, I like, because we have this thing called an elective, which is after our finals, like next year, and we can go anywhere in the world. And I was originally thinking of going to like maybe Canada or like America. And I thought if I was there, because it's like May time, then I could have gone to BookCon. But I mean, BookCon's cancelled now, and also it's COVID, so I think I'm gonna stay in the UK probably.
Yeah.
But that was my dream at one time.
At one point.
Yeah. Hi Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope your finals are going well. Also, Robin. Robin is a fellow medical student. Oh. Yeah. So I was thinking we could do another sprint, maybe soonish, if that's all right with everyone.
Sure. Very good.
Yeah. Probably for another like half an hour. I think that's a good time.
Fine.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like 10 past now, so we could do it for half an hour. Well, nearly 10 past.
Yeah, we can go for half hour.
I will get my banner back. Create new banner. I have so many banners. Okay. And it will be 40. I can't do basic math. Okay. Okay, so see everyone in a bit.
See you then.
And good night, Alison. I've just seen your comment. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Hello.
Oh my god, that went by so quickly.
Yeah. Nicole, you're looking very entertained.
Oh,
Oh, she's
I
gone.
think she may have accidentally just clicked exit.
Oh no. It says device is not connected. Oh. If she comes back, I'll let her back in. Oh. How did everyone do? Oh, she's back.
Oh my gosh.
There she is.
That was really weird.
Oh.
No, Bronte is just behind the chair, like
Aw.
playing.
Oh.
So she's
How's
being
she
really
getting
cute.
on?
I took a photo.
How's she getting on with Archie?
She still hates him.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see. That's her.
Oh.
It's supposed to be glary. But yeah, no, she's funny. She's
How's
fussy.
she settling in? Oh.
Yeah, good. She's just, she's a woman of her own terms. Yeah. I'll try and get her. She doesn't always like to be picked up.
Yeah, I was gonna go and try and get Maisie, but I don't know where she is. She's just been going outside, and I feel like a proud mum.
She's
Oh, she's so big.
Oh.
no, she's tiny. She's
Oh,
really
her face
little.
is so like grumpy.
Right?
Oh. Oh, she's so cute.
But, now she's on the poofter in front of me. But yeah, she doesn't really like to be picked up, but she loves to, come next to you and be patted. But yeah, she has to decide what she wants. You don't let her. She's funny.
Does she like sit on your knee? Because one of our old cats, she, I think we like adopted her when she was about, I don't know, 1.5, and she'd already like been pregnant. She'd had a whole journey, but she like wouldn't be picked up. But she loved like sitting on knees.
She hasn't really sat on us, but she sits beside us. She'll come and sit beside you, but you can't like bring her to you. She won't like that. She used to come to you. She's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah. So no, she just keeps hissing at Archie and
Oh, poor Archie. He's so precious though.
He is. He just wants to be friends.
Yeah.
he gets so excited. It's so funny.
Oh. Yeah.
I am about 50 pages into Every Heart a Doorway. I've put this off for so long and I'm enjoying it so much.
Oh, that's good.
So good.
I think I have mixed feelings on that series.
Oh, really? Like the first book specifically, or just the series as a whole?
No, I think I just didn't really like them that much. I don't know if it was before I like fully appreciated like novellas.
Fair. Yeah, I'm not used to novellas, so I'm curious how I'm gonna rate it. Because it's so short.
I think from my memory, I quite like the second one, and I quite like the third one.
I am really enjoying it. I knew it wasn't middle grade. I knew it was like for adults or for YA. But like, I don't know if anyone was looking up, but I literally went like, because the girl Sumi was like, "Do you want to fuck him?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
I think I remember that.
I was like, "Wait, hang on, is this like?"
Yeah. I like her middle game book.
Oh yeah, I thought
that's really good.
It's one of these faves.
Hi JD.
Hey JD.
Thank you, and happy actual birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jimmy, to you.
Oh, happy birthday.
She has the same birthday as India.
Yeah. It's everyone's birthday.
Everyone's birthday.
I had a friend in school as well whose birthday was the 22nd of March. I say Reed Gideon. Yeah. I remember, I mean, I haven't done English since like GCSE, but I remember the books weren't a great selection. We had like Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, I was as well.
I loved Of Mice and Men though.
Really?
I adored it.
Oh. And we had We did Woman in Black, which is kind of cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but I remember we went like on a school trip to London, which was very exciting, to watch the play of Woman in Black, and that was terrifying. Like, this was, I think, year 10, and that night, I don't know if my dad and brother were away or something, so it was just me and mum in the house, and I like went and slept in her bed with her because I was so scared.
Yeah, when it came out, I must have been like 14, 15 when it came out. I can't remember quite how long ago it was, but I had nightmares for weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find the film that bad. It was the play that it was just terrifying. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, because I think I feel like now I don't get scared by like creepy stuff. Like I watched Bly Manor on Haunting of Hill House, and I didn't really find them scary.
Oh.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's a valid reaction.
I feel like I've said this before. I feel like the reason I loved it so much is we had a very, very Scottish English teacher, and we never really studied it that much in depth because it wasn't one of our GCSE texts. It was just a general one. And he was brilliant. We didn't read the book. We sat head down on desks, and he read the whole thing to us with this like really strong Scottish accent. And it was honestly
it's like an
great.
audiobook.
It was great.
I remember we had a Scottish English teacher as well, although she wasn't my teacher, but I think she was my brother's teacher, but she was like quite a character in the English department.
I love
that. That's very productive use of space.
Fair play to you, Christy.
Yeah, see, I feel like I hate horror films. Like, I never watch them because I'm scared
I like
of them.
watching them in a group. In a group of friends, I can watch them fine because I feel like I'll just make jokes and everyone will laugh for a second and it'll alleviate like the creepiness. But in the cinema and stuff, I'm literally petrified.
Yeah, I think with like ghost stuff, I don't find that scary. But like psychological stuff, like I remember watching Luther, which is like a TV program. It's quite popular here, and I had nightmares for weeks. I was terrifying.
Yeah, stuff that like could happen in real life is what I'm more scared of, like, you know, kidnapping, rape, like stuff like that. In horror films, I'm like, oh my god, I can't watch it because that could actually happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's scary. My room like in the hospital accommodation, the lights always just constantly, well, not constantly, but like a few times a day it'll like flash on and off. It's a bit scary.
Oh yeah,
I feel like horror films just aren't for me because I think I scare myself more than I really should. Like when I moved into this dorm, there was this handprint on the wall.
Oh, that's scary.
I think I was like, I slept on my roommate's bed for 2 days. She hadn't come yet, and I was just like, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh,
the whole handprint imagery, I feel like that's quite scary.
Isn't it?
At least it wasn't like a bloody handprint.
I feel like I can definitely not do scary movies in the theater because I need to pause it and like take an hour, come back, watch like little segments.
Yeah, I feel like generally my taste in like films and TV shows is like wholesome, like animated.
I'm the opposite though from what Rose said. I love psychological things. Like I freak myself out. I lock my door like 4 times. Yeah. What else? All the true crime, everything.
Oh, I can't cope with it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Valid.
It's so easy to get distracted when you're doing homework though.
Yeah.
Or studying. Yeah.
Okay, I found this on the web for is it to get distracted when you're doing homework today.
Speaking of ghosts,
Siri. Siri's 9 ways to stop homework distractions and get your work done. Siri coming through. It did that the other day actually when I was doing something. I can't remember what, but it just randomly came on. Oh, yeah. I've never actually watched. Well, I've only watched. I think I was watching like maybe one episode one time with some of my uni friends. They were just like watching it one time in a break between lectures. So I like watched a bit of it, but I've never really watched much.
I found it really boring. I'm really sorry to say. Like I watched a couple of episodes of season 1. And I just didn't like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's the kind of thing I would probably like, but I just missed the time.
Yeah, true. Like I watched Gossip Girl when I was like 15, and
I watched Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I still remember. So we used to have this thing called Blockbuster. I don't know if you have it in other countries.
We have it.
And
we used to.
Yeah, you could like go and like rent DVDs. That used to be like in like early secondary school. We always used to do that like every week, and you'd get 5 for £5. That was like pre-Netflix. And I remember one time, I think I must have been like ill for the week or something, and like getting the Gossip Girl like season 1 box set and just watching it all.
That was
good. Yeah, Siri's always there for you. My favorite is when you like ask it funny things. Like I can't remember. There's like, I think if you ask it like what's 0 divided by 0, it gives you like sassy answers. And the cookie thing as well. And like there's something, if you ask it something, there's this weird thing that you can ask it, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christy.
Oh.
I just realized Jodie said she likes the way I say birthday.
Oh yeah, I think I missed that one.
Happy birthday, Jodie.
Just like get a recording and play it.
Yeah, I'll record it for you.
Oh, how's everyone else getting on with their reading or editing?
I edited for most of the sprint, but I'm about 35 pages into Eve Brown. I just love Talia Hubbard. I just love Talia Hubbard's writing. It's so funny, just in general.
Really good. Yeah. I feel like Eve is really good with the humor as well. Like there's so many funny scenes.
I feel like Eve is just that kind of character, because like the other two had their shit together, but Eve was just like struggling. So I feel that.
Yeah, and Jacob as well. I don't know if you would have met him yet.
Yeah, I just
he's
did.
Quite a character.
They're driving the struggle bus.
Yeah. Has everybody here read the Brown Sisters, or like the first one? Or
never read it.
Neither.
I'm not really a romance person, but people go on about them so much. I might like read the first one if I see it on like Kindle sale or something.
Yeah, I feel like the first one I thought was okay, but like the second two, like Danny Brown and Eve Brown, they're just like my favorite.
Oh, really?
Like, that's the thing. The second two was so much better than the first one. The first one was great, but that was so much better.
I agree.
Fair.
You can read them out of order though. Like India read Danny, then Chloe, then Eve.
Yeah, standalones technically, aren't they? They're like sister books. Well,
yeah. I think in Danny, like the relationship in Chloe Brown is like together, but I mean, I always feel like in romance books, is it really a spoiler?
Exactly.
If like, you know they're together.
The main couple of the first book end up together, as if you didn't know that by the fact it's a romance book.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I guess sometimes romance books can end in tragedy. I don't think I've ever read that though.
I feel like contemporaries can. I feel like romance are pushing the bounds of the genre if they just don't end up with the main couple together. It's like, why did I read this?
Yeah. I read
on the subject of romance. I got to the bit where like the main two characters are like interacting, and it's so good.
Oh my god, Katie, I'm so jealous. It's literally my most anticipated book. I hope you love it.
Yeah. Are you on the Orbit like blogger list? Because I think they're still like taking requests.
No, I don't.
I'm not get on that list for love nor money. Everything I have tried has failed. I'm giving up.
If you can't get it, I doubt I will.
Did you? I think I gave you an email.
And I emailed them and I said this whole thing, introducing myself, all my stats, all of this, and asked about a blogger list. And they replied and just said, "Oh, we'll send you a copy of The Unbroken." I was like, "Awesome!" And then I've heard nothing from them since. I'm like, That's great, but can I go on your list, please?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
for
I'm
me,
going out of mind, but I don't feel like I can email again.
yeah, it took like a couple of tries, I think. Oh, I like sent one email and then I had to like remind them. I messaged her on Twitter, the like main lady, and she.
I might DM her and say, hey, I sent you an email and you sent me a copy of Unbroken. I've seen copies of Jasmine Throne coming out. Is there any chance I could get one?
To be fair, I'm not like the most consistent when it comes to YouTube and Booktube and stuff. So I'm not like, I don't mind waiting. I'm not like, I need it now. And I think it might be in one of the Illumicrate boxes. That's my guess.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't mind waiting because I know I'm going to get like a really nice
I'm not actually, I mean, I am fussed about Jasmine Throne, so I really want to read it, but it's more just my frustration with this freaking Orbit list.
Yeah, you want to be on it. You don't just want like, oh, we'll send you this. Like, okay, great. I just want to be on the list though.
It's the fact I put this whole email and I just said like, oh, can I be on your list, etc. And then I said like, it was just one of the things I said was like, you know, Orbit are publishing a lot of my anticipated releases for the year. For example, the Unbroken. And I got like a one-liner back, like, what's your address? We'll send you the Unbroken. I'm like, great. Did you read the rest of the email?
Yeah, like you have really good stats. Like your growth has been really amazing and like exponential. So it's really weird that they wouldn't look at like, you know, you not even as a person, but even as just a stat.
As a number.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. They probably just skim read and saw Unbroken at the end and were like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. That's what she wants sent.
Yeah, I might send a DM and say like, hi, thanks for that. Can you put me on your list?
Yeah, just be like, yo, I sent an email with like all my cool stats and stuff. I'm not sure it was read properly. Get a real knowledge, please. Because it could be just some intern that's gone like skim read, has some kind of like, you know, quota that if they're above this amount, then automatically just say, yeah, we'll send you something. And they've just gone, yeah, whatever. You never know. DMing the lady might help.
I have no idea how publishing works.
Yeah.
I don't think most of publishing know how publishing works. Honestly.
True.
I feel like a lot of it is just do things when they want, how they want.
Yeah.
I really wish, like I know Walker did it and I really appreciate it for their blogger list. I don't know if they still do it, but it's when I used to do Bookstagram, every 6 months they would say, email this email address with this information, like between these dates. And that was how you like got on their list. There wasn't any like reaching out when you felt like it, trying to get in contact with someone. They're like, we will look at all the emails that have this information that come in these dates. And then we will select people that will go on our list. And I was like, that's just so much easier from our perspective. Because like, you know, someone's reading it, you know, it's being looked at. And then if you don't get a reply, you're like, fine. I didn't get on. It's not like, was it just lost in someone's inbox?
Kind of like sometimes and Fairy look for reps. Like they open a section of time where you can put your ballot in to be a rep, and then you either get it or you don't, and they should do that with publishing. What were you going to say, Katie?
So funny with the sorry, Katie.
No, I was just going to say, like with the ARC, sometimes I send an email and then like don't get a reply, and then I'll get the ARC in the post.
That's what happened to me with Eve Brown.
Yeah,
shows up.
Yeah,
it does happen.
It's weird. And then the Unbroken showed up on my doorstep, and I hadn't even requested it. Like a finished copy as well, which I was very thankful for. With the biceps on the cover. But yeah, so that was a nice surprise.
I think the one that I will never in my life get over, which was the epitome of like you email, you hear nothing back, you give up and it appears, was Muse of Nightmares. I emailed, it got to like a month and a bit before release. I'd like not even really thought about it since. And this package just shows up from Hodder, and I was like, I have definitely only requested one thing from Hodder in like the last year. And I opened it and I died. I literally died. And then I felt kind of bad because I was seeing all these huge bloggers not get it. And for some reason, me with like 1,000 Instagram followers, they've been like, yeah, have one.
Yeah, I feel like I remember some drama like around the Muse of Nightmare arcs.
I feel like they may well have just sent them on like a first come, first serve basis. But, like all the emails they'd had, they just went through and like until they got rid of them instead of kind of sending them to deserving people. But I don't know. Because I I say a half-assed email. It was as good as I knew how to make it at the time, but compared to like the stats I sent now, it was awful.
Yeah.
And I had no following, and they said yes, and I was like, I don't know what you're on, but I'm not going to complain.
That was like me with Rhythm of War, with my like tiny channel. And I was so excited when I got sent that. Yeah, I think Ray, you do have a book.
I do have a Booktube channel. Is it? Are they in the description or anything, Katie? Or is it?
They're not currently, but I will probably add them.
It's
I'm not
Wandering
very
Through
good at
Worlds
description.
anyway. Yeah, don't worry. It's
Yeah.
Wandering Through Worlds. I've done a lot more Marvel stuff recently, but I will be back on my bookish shit as soon as I get out of my slump and actually read some books.
Yeah, I've been watching your WandaVision recaps because I just watched WandaVision.
I hope you like Jordan's editing. He likes doing funny editing.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
Yeah, I'm so bad at editing. Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
I'm just
Yeah, I was
confused
thinking we could
about-
do maybe like one more slightly shorter sprint and then call it a day. Because like I don't want to go on too late because I like kids.
Yeah.
And I have to be up early.
How late is it for you guys? Is it? Like,
It's
what
only
time?
10.
It's
Okay.
only 10 o'clock.
I'm used to Katie, but Katie goes to sleep really early, so.
Yeah. Well,
When
like
you
half
go
10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
just-
next week, so not the week coming, but the week after that, I'm on Labour Week, which is like you can attend deliveries, which I'm really excited for because like I might get to deliver a baby. But the handover, which is like where they like hand over, I don't know how to explain it. They like
it's like
hand over
at the end of the shift, the
Yeah.
patient. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
like
what
hand
you
over the
do?
patient
Yeah.
information to like the people who are coming onto the ship, and the handover starts at 7 a.m.
Oh, no.
So yeah,
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna be waking up early next week.
Do you know what I've just realised? It's a sticker. The sticker is printed onto the book.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the worst.
Why?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh. Yeah, I
Also,
don't listen.
I am really liking it. I'm sure I will. It's just I'm worried that it will be too short and I'm not used to it. I really hope I do like feel that it's wrapped up fine. And
Compared to a lot of other novellas I've read, I feel like Shauna Maguire does a phenomenal job of making them feel a lot longer than they are.
yeah, to be fair, I'm only like it's like 50 pages in, but there's obviously you have stuff at the beginning that takes
I
up.
think it's
Yeah.
a series as well. Like you feel like it's not the end.
Especially
Yeah.
because you do go back to these characters. You do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be good. I think it's like
It doesn't feel
One,
like
three,
an ending
five.
even. What?
But books 1, 3, and 5 are set at the home with those characters, and books 2,
Okay.
4, and 6 are like going to their worlds and seeing what their worlds are like.
oh my god, I'm so excited for that.
It's really cool.
Like she was talking about the world of the dead, and it's just like, do you know like that feeling when you were a kid and you watched like the Spiderwick Chronicles and like the new Alice in Wonderland, I guess, or any of the old ones? It's like literally transported me straight back to feeling like that, and I'm just like, oh, I love Portal Fantasy so much.
Portal Fantasy is that's my niche favorite thing. Honestly.
It literally makes me want to cry. Like I'm so happy.
I don't think I've read that many Portal Fantasy.
I've not read
The-
that
I
many.
think the
but,
series
almost
would be
all my
it.
favorite books are Portal Fantasy.
I think I've watched a lot more films, like
Mhm.
more children's films that are Portal Fantasy rather than like read them. But I would love. I think isn't 10,000 Doors of January a Portal Fantasy? Why haven't I read it yet? I've got it on.
Oh, no!
I've got it
Read
on.
it.
I've had it for so long.
It's so good. It's Strange the Dreamer vibes with Portal Fantasy.
Are you fucking
It's
serious?
so
No.
good.
I'm gonna look up and narrate the narrator and see if I like the narrator, and if so, I'm gonna get the audiobook. Oh, I'm listening to Andy Serkis read The Hobbit. It's so good. He's so good.
I think the audiobook narrators may be January the Boy. I might just be completely making that up. And I'm sure that means nothing. I don't know.
Is that
It's
the
a-
Diviners? Is
Oh,
that-
that's the Diviners. Oh, I don't know. I just have names like floating around in my head.
I know nothing about the voices.
I only know Steve West because he does Strange the
Oh,
Dream.
yeah.
so
Oh,
good.
his voice is so deep.
It's like butter
It's
melting.
so good. It's so
Yes,
good.
in a nice way.
I feel like I listened to the first part of that because Libro FM had a deal on where you could get a free audiobook, and I got Strange free. And then I got a new phone and re-downloaded the app and re-logged in, and it was just gone. And I'm so annoyed because I only got to listen to like the first 2 minutes to test it. I'm like, oh.
That's sad.
It's so
I have
good.
the I got, because the Libro FM have this like ALK thing, and I got Actuate G Brown, the audiobook.
Yeah, that's
so
what
gonna
I'm listening to it from
too.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And I was saying that I feel like the narrator for Fool's Errand has a really nice voice.
Is that one of the Robin Hobb ones?
Yeah, it's a Robin Hobb book.
Nice.
I can't imagine listening to Smut. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just
That is
read,
true.
listen to A Court of Silver Flames on audio, Nicole, or read it physically.
Sorry?
Did you listen to A Court of Silver Flames? Or...
I did both.
Yeah,
yeah.
The narrator woman, because she does the From Blood and Ash and Kingdom of Flesh and Fire as well.
Oh,
And she
nice.
has all Sarah J. Maas's other books as well.
Oh, really? And she just goes so hard for the sexy. So good. Like, props to her, but like, it must be so embarrassing to be like sat there.
She must be used to it by now, though.
Yeah.
I always feel awkward sometimes when I'm like listening to the audiobook and I'm like be in the kitchen and there's this really like wild scene going on and then there's like someone else in the kitchen. Yeah.
Or when you're like outside somewhere, like on public transport or something, and you're like
on the train.
Yeah.
Can someone else hear it through my earphones? Like...
Yeah, I get so paranoid about that.
Oh, I'm yawning so much. Jeez.
I was thinking we could do another sprint at like 10 past. The 20 minutes, if that's okay with everyone.
Yep. That works well.
Also, just because it made me laugh, I went through my emails to find how many followers I had when I requested Muse of Nightmares. I realized why they approved me. I emailed them 4 times. That's why I got it. I just harassed them.
That's how you get it.
Not a strategy I'd recommend, but apparently it worked that time. I was like, oh, I did not remember emailing them that many times.
I feel like sometimes though it's about like getting it to the right place. Like it doesn't matter like how much you have and stuff. It's just getting the right email to the right person. Because like for One Last Stop, I thought there was like no chance. But I think they were just like the guy. He just seemed like a guy who had a stash of them. But that's what it seemed like when I emailed. So
I'm so frustrated about that because I didn't get a physical arc. They'd run out by the time they got to me, which was fine. But I've just got like a newsletter from them, and they're like, "This physical arc's up for grabs," and I'm like, "Dude, what? You ran out? Come on!"
Yeah,
feeling cheated.
Fine. I've never requested anything or gotten anything, but I don't think I will.
I do.
I feel like it's, you kind of you become a slave to NetGalley.
I haven't got NetGalley.
I deleted NetGalley and that was the best decision of my life. I feel like I stress myself out about finishing arcs, and I don't mind reading them when they come out, so like it's not that much of a big deal for me.
I only request like my most anticipated, or if like I want to use it for a specific video that I want to film soon. Other than that, I just wait because like I also know what I'm like, that I'll suddenly get into a slump and read 2 books a month, and if I've got 5 arcs, then I'm screwed. So I try and really like not have many, and I barely use NetGalley because I don't really like ebooks, so I try and avoid it.
I feel like I also just never really have many anticipated releases. Like unless it's an author I've read from before or a series I'm like in the middle of reading, it's the next one, I don't pay attention.
Yeah. I also feel like their ebooks aren't formatted really well. So it's just really hard to read, and I already don't read ebooks a lot, so it's just not.
I
Best.
still haven't read These Violent Delights, having got an e-arc of it, because the e-arc was formatted so horrifically, I physically couldn't read it. Like, there weren't line breaks between chapters. Like, literally, it had the chapter title in the middle of a line. It was a joke. And I was like, I cannot read that. And then it came out, and then I found out it was a duology. I'm like, right, I'm going to wait for the sequel then. But it's just sitting on my NetGalley unreviewed like a year later, and I'm like...
The formatting can get really bad, because, like, print editions have, like, the author's name on every page. So, like, one of my books had, like, the name every, like, every few pages, and it was just ridiculous. Like, the page number and the name of the book, and I'm just like, this is it's not that hard. It's not hard.
It's not hard to do.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I quite like arcs because they're free, which sounds really bad, but like, I like to read a lot, and I wouldn't be able to afford to like keep up with all the new releases. So by getting some of them in arc, then I can sort of filter out, and like books that I really enjoy and like want to support the author, then I will buy like a finished copy. But I feel like it's a good way of sort of...
Do you have like many unread books?
Aren't you at 100% yet?
No! Well, on NetGalley, I think I currently have about 4 or 5. No, wait, what do I have? I have Legacy of Steel, which is the sequel to Legacy of Ash, which I also haven't read Legacy of Ash, so I need to.
Are you just going to read the sequel, though?
I actually own Legacy of Ash, so I'm planning on reading that first. I have Son of the Storm, which I'm very excited to read. For the Wolf, and Monstrous Design, which is the sequel to Dangerous Remedy.
Oh, yeah.
So there are the arcs that I have to read at the moment.
Do you have like owned books that are unread?
Oh, yeah, I have quite a few.
Fire the World.
Oh, okay. I just
A Hero Born.
Yeah, A Hero Born. I feel like I have so much.
We've got this.
I choice like all the time. I feel like you probably are like not that spoilt for choice because you just read so much.
Yeah, I feel like I have quite a bit to read though. Like I have various series that I want to like carry on with or complete. Like I have the rest of the Shadow of What Was Lost books and the Grace of Kings and
the
rest of the Wormwood. Like the first one's Rosewater. I keep them for a while. I still need to finish that series. But yeah, I have a few. I'd say I have maybe like 20 or 30 unread books.
Meanwhile, Nicole with her back.
So funny the other day that she had 95 because I've got like over 400 and you've got 20.
400.
To be fair,
Maddie, I have 500.
I have like 15 and just bought everything in charity shops, and I just can't quite make myself unhaul them yet. But like,
I feel that, but I need to unhaul the books that I don't. I unhaul a lot of my books. So
yeah, you're good at unhauling, Rue.
I unhaul nothing at all.
Yeah.
I do want to unhaul my Mark Lawrence books and Brent Weeks because I've got the rest of the Lightbringer series, and the Black Prism was absolutely shit. So you know how bad it is, Katie. It was so bad. Like one of the most misogynistic books I've ever read.
Yeah,
it was awful.
I can't believe you finished it. I can't believe you don't DNF books.
I don't DNF through.
Yeah, I recently started listening to an audiobook which is narrated by the same guy that does like the Black Prism, and I was like having PTSD. He is quite a good narrator actually, but yeah, it was just reminding me.
Oh man.
Yeah, I stopped buying series now, like before I've started the first book, because too many times it has not worked in my favor.
You've been burned one too many times.
Yeah, especially when it's a male author. Like if it's a female author, I'm more inclined, but the older male authors, never gonna happen. But the thing is, I would always do it because I would find the series in like a charity shop, and they would all be like $2 for a book. So it'd be really cheap. So it doesn't really matter. But like, still.
Yeah. I was
gotta save the space.
One time in the like charity shop near us, they had like loads of Dresden Files books, and this is before I'd read Sleeper, and I nearly bought them.
Oh my god! Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would have been terrible. But yeah, so I'm glad I saved my money. Oh, and one time actually that they had, I nearly bought these. They had like the second two books in, they said books 2 and 3 in the Wheel of Time, but I didn't buy them. Yeah, shall we do a sprint because it's quite
Yes.
fast?
I
was
might
gonna
do
do like
before this one,
20
if
minutes.
that's okay, just because I have to go do a million things.
Are
So I might
you
jump
leaving?
off. If that's all right, I
Yeah,
might just jump
yeah,
off.
that's fine. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
And
having
have a great
me.
evening.
I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll put the banner up.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'll probably have to leave after this sprint too. I have class.
Yeah, I have bed. Okay, there we go. Hello. I have Maisie,
Oh,
but are you gonna come? I'm tempting her with my toes. How did everyone do with their reading?
Oh, I went and had some breakfast, so I didn't really read.
That's good. What did you have?
Just a smoothie.
Oh, nice. I like smoothies for breakfast.
Yeah, they're nice.
I got 30 pages. I think I'm about halfway now.
Oh, she's so big now.
I love
she's
novellas.
grown
so
so
like,
much. Yeah.
I know. She's so big.
Oh,
She's
precious.
had lots of adventures outside today.
She's just like,
Yeah. She was a bit crazy. She was eating me. Just children. Oh. What are you giving? Oh, she's off.
That bump.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got a little fur missing patch because she had her surgery.
Oh yeah.
She's, yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. It's been lots of fun, and thank you to all these lovely ladies. Oh, I don't know which for joining me. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ship of Destiny. It's a good book. Before you go. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Anyone who's like watching my channel, my next video will be on Wednesday. So yeah.
Lovely.
But yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.